Hey guys, I'm Hannah.
Hi.
Hey, I'm super excited to do this interview with you guys because I have been a huge fan since Run's House. And so to be doing this interview with you guys is super special to me because I believe Run's House was on MTV. And
Yep.
now to see you guys on WeTV growing up hip hop and doing this interview for the Nocturnal, it is just amazing.
Of
And
course.
I'm happy to just have you guys here with me, and
Thank you for having us.
no problem.
Thank you.
No,
Thanks for the support over the years and watching us when we were younger too.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I get to see sisterhood. We get to see you guys as role models, and we just see Black beauty. I'm here for it. Like,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're gorgeous as well. Thank
thank
you.
you. And so, I want to first kick off the first question for you, Vanessa. And I see that in WeTV, growing up hip hop, you resolve a lot of conflict. I look at you as the mediator, between JoJo and Sam, and even Angela and Romeo.
Oh,
So let's just talk a little bit about your stance. Is that your stance with all of your siblings, being the mediator and bringing them all together? Kumbaya.
pretty much. I don't like drama. I don't like things to get out of hand because of a miscommunication or misunderstanding. So I feel like you will always see me trying to bring the group together, and especially when it's my family involved. If it's my brother or sister, like, I don't like drama around us. I like everything peaceful and as much rainbows and butterflies as possible. So yeah, I do take on the role sometimes as the mediator and the one to kind of work things out, because I just want everything to be peaceful within the group, you know? Who
Yeah.
doesn't want peace?
Yeah, I'm all for it. Like, you just bring it all together for us because when there's just so much drama, you're just there to
Yeah.
balance. And so
I'm a, like, let's look at the bigger picture person. Like, let's look at the bigger picture. We don't need to be beefing. That's me.
that's good. Just let's move on. We got better things to do, and that's just the vibe I get when
Yeah.
watching you, especially. And so, Angela, um, we see this whole thing with Romeo and Bow Wow, that whole deal. But as me and my mom were watching, we're like, which one is it, Romeo or Bow Wow? But then we also looked that you do have a son, and I want you to just give us some advice how important it is to navigate relationships and dating, especially when you have a child involved.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely important to navigate dating with a certain approach when you have a child. I mean, your child's kind of watching everything that you do and all that stuff. But there's no perfect answer because we're human and no one is perfect. But doing your best to obviously shield your children's emotions from where you can. But yeah, I think there's no perfect answer other than just being cautious and praying and figuring out what makes sense for you and your child or your children. You know, every woman and every situation is going to be different, but just using discernment and like just doing what you can.
Yeah, and it's so important to remember, like, the company that we keep, and everyone is just different. Everyone is different, but we have to know that, when you do have a child, they're looking, they're watching,
Always.
and it's just not to be a role model for, us, me just watching you on TV, but it's also being a role model, for your child. So that's super important, and I love how you handled that like a champ. So that has been amazing.
Thank you.
That's been great.
Thank you.
And so, Vanessa, we also see in other episodes, we have seen that you have had some type of conflict, whether with your weight, and you've talked about it openly. And so I felt like that was just an important topic that we had to bring up, because so many women now, since we've been in this pandemic, I've heard like, oh my God, my weight, like I've gained because of COVID-19. And so for you to, have experience, going through things like that, like self-esteem, what advice would you say to women who are experiencing any type of, probably insecurity, especially during this time? And to even have your sister as that support system for you, because that was so important to me, that you guys like stood together on that, and Angela was, rooting you on and getting you out there.
Yeah, 100%. It was important for me to share that story because I felt like I know other women that go through that. And I felt like, to just be able to relate to me a little bit and to show them part of myself, which sometimes I close off a lot. So it was important for me to share that. And I think the most important thing I learned through my weight loss journey was just about loving myself truly inside. And that's when I started seeing the true weight loss and I started feeling better about myself, when I started practicing affirmations, doing meditations, finding different things to get into myself, loving myself again, regardless of what the physical vessel is looking like, loving myself. And then through those different practices, journaling, meditation, of course, the working out, that's when I really started to see a true difference and things started to come together for me. And that is what I encourage other people to do. Just practice loving yourself. I know it's like something we all say and it's so taboo, like, oh, love your, no, like truly go inside and pick out the parts of yourself you love and highlight that to yourself. Like, love yourself. That's the best. I feel like true beauty radiates from within, and that's what we see on the outside. And that's what I took away from this journey, was just finding a way to go inside and accept myself, love myself.
And that's important, that we have to practice that self-love. And we have to make sure that self-love is coming from within, just waking up and feeling beautiful and feeling great about yourself. It's one thing to have your friend or someone you may be dating to say, oh, you look nice, but to really feel it on the inside, that's a whole nother ball game to me.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, Angela, when your sister was experiencing that, what did you feel like you had to do as a sister and as a friend? What did you feel like you had to do?
I mean, I just feel like as a sister, you just want to be able to support where you can, like whatever advice or whatever I know, you know what I mean? That's it. Really just giving and lending support or advice where you can. That's really all you can do in a situation like that. I don't think anyone's perfect. So it's like, where I slack, if she has some information for me, I would want the same thing. So if I had any information that would help, then I definitely lend her whatever information I knew.
Yeah. And she was supportive. And when she was in town, she'd be trying to wake me up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. to go do her extreme workouts for the morning. So like, she was extremely supportive and actually like a motivation to help me break out of the funk and just reclaim, my life, who I am, loving myself.
That's pretty cool to have like that support system, because we need that, especially when trying to work out, and having an accountability partner. That's what you call it, an accountability partner.
Yeah.
To have someone say, you can do this, and motivate you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it all worth it, and those end results. To see that.
Yeah.
It's just super cool. And I know that Angela, you're really good at on Instagram, keeping us motivated. And I'd be like, okay, she's serving looks. Okay. That's really cool. That's really cool to
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And so then on Growing Up Hip Hop, there was also a time, Angela, you said you had a stalker. And yeah, and I want you to just touch on the importance of safety and trying to, especially in the public eye, that was very that was a fearful moment, and how important safety is, not only for you being in the public eye, but also just for women when they're going out, just being able to say, you know what, I don't feel safe, but knowing how to express that and just realizing how they feel in that moment and what to do.
I guess it's just important to be alert, know your surroundings, making sure you always have like a group of other, women with you who can, support that or whatever that looks like. It's just about being alert. That's all I can say. I mean, safety is one of those things where you just have to pay attention and do what you can. Make sure you have people around you that have your back and best interest, who are going to let you know, like, hey, this guy or that, or when you're out and about, making sure you're not letting anyone take advantage of you, like that type of stuff, you know?
Definitely being aware of your surroundings at all times, especially as a woman.
Yeah, it's important to pay attention, pay attention and just look everywhere because we want to be safe. And that's what I want to tell other women. Be safe, know your surroundings, and also carry someone with you. Have someone with you that will also look out for you as well.
And sometimes be mindful of posting. Maybe hold off on your posting exact location where you are. Wait until you're leaving. You never know. You don't even have to. You don't have to be famous or anything to have a stalker. Anyone can be following anyone with the access social media gives everyone to each other's lives. Definitely be aware and be mindful of your posting and when you post.
Exactly.
Thank you. And so you guys have to tell us what to expect on season 6 of Growing Up Hip Hop. What y'all got for us?
A lot. We have new people that are on this season who are amazing, fabulous. Love life stuff that I shared that I don't always share. Collaborations, things with my sister and I. Things with JoJo. JoJo has great surprises and cool stuff that he's working on. It's just so much. It's always so great.
I'm in Angela's business this season. I said, I'm in your business this season, trying to figure out her love life. As usual, I'm the biggest sister. I'm going to do that. So,
right.
You guys get a front row seat.
Definitely the front row seat. The unique part about Grown Up Hip Hop is that there are so many different characters and so many different walks of life. We all come from hip hop. And so just everyone's story is so different, so unique. And so I just think that's the really cool part. We all get to come together and tell our own individual stories that kind of all melt into one pot.
Oh, wow. So are you going to be able to tell us about the new collab, or are we going to have to wait and see?
I think you already saw the photo shoot, but we put something out together with Simmons Beauty. So, but just as we were filming, things were being, it was real time.
We had a collaboration with her skincare line, and we did a rose water together.
Yeah.
So.
Because I know you guys had gym shoes, was that?
Yeah, pastry. I'm actually back in as creative director of pastry, and we're looking to take it to some new heights. Really excited. We're adding in a strong kids division. We just partnered with Steven Tyler's Jamie's Fund, which is giving back percentage of each sneaker to help abused and neglected girls, which is a foundation that is very close to my heart. I'm very excited to be a part of and to have pastry be a part of. And on June 1st, as a celebration of me returning as creative director, we will be launching a milkshake at sugar factories in 8 different locations in America. It's called the Pastry Insane Milkshake, and it'll be available all through the summer. It's the perfect summer treat. So I'm excited. We have some fitness clothes coming out and some new sneaker designs, of course, by the end of the year. So it's a project near and dear to my heart, and I'm really excited to be back on board.
And so I'm excited. I'm excited for that because I did have, I begged my mom. I said, let me get the shoes. I asked her, I said, please. And I wanted them so bad, and I was surprised with them. And so I thought that was amazing to get the gym shoes. And so to know that you're, back on and you're ready.
Expanding the brand,
Expanding the brand. We got clothes coming, right? We got clothes.
Clothes coming, fitness, I call it fitness fashion.
Fitness
fashion. Pastry core collection, It should be hitting for everyone, Extra small to 5XL.
Oh my goodness. So I got to be rocking it. This is amazing.
Thank you. And we'll definitely get you some stuff.
Yeah, most definitely. And so I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to interview with you guys. And I wish you guys success on your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem.
Enjoy your day.
You too.
Nice talking to you.